Herb roasted rump of lamb. For me, personally, one of my all-time favourite cuts. Delicious.
Score.
And just sliced through.
Anchovies, rosemary, garlic, stuff,
In.
salt, pepper, hot pan, olive oil.
What we're going to do now is colour the lamb.
Olive oil, rosemary, anchovies. Hot oven, 12 minutes.
Bang. Absolutely beautiful.
Rest. Vinaigrette, balsamic vinegar, rosemary, mustard, olive oil, lemon, sieve, carve.
That is amazing.
Herb-studded lamb with warm vinaigrette, done.
Scallop chicken with sauté potatoes and red chard. One of my favourite all-time birds.
Chicken breast, butterfly,
It is open, the whole thing cooks evenly.
egg wash, beat, flour, season, chicken breast, dust,
Shake off any excess flour into the egg wash. Just run it through and then into the breadcrumbs. This helps to keep the chicken breast really nice and moist.
hot pan, olive oil,
Into the pan.
colour,
Turn it over. That's what we want.
rest, sauce, shallots, garlic, tomatoes, hot pan, olive oil, basil, sauce, mozzarella, grated parmesan, olive oil.
Stop it from going dry.
Bake 8 minutes.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Escallop of chicken served with sauté potatoes and red chard. Done.
Gratin and duck with Madeira and cherry sauce. Packed with protein and absolutely delicious.
Score. Season. Rub. Hot pan.
The secret here is seaming it on the fat side of the duck breast. That will give it a really nice crispy colour. In the oven, 8 to 10 minutes, 190 degrees.
Madeira sauce. Hot pan. Olive oil. Shallots. Mushrooms. Season.
The secret of the Madeira sauce is keeping it really nice and sweet, slightly fruity, to help match the richness of the duck.
Madeira wine.
Absolutely perfect for making sauces with rich, gamey meat.
Reduce. Chicken stock.
Bring that up to the boil.
Sieve.
Duck breast out.
Rest.
That's what I want. All that flavour in there, in my sauce.
Cherries.
Cut them in half. And then add our Madeira sauce back into the pan. Lovely.
Butter. Cool. Duck. Sauce. Gressingham duck with Madeira and cherry sauce, served with caramelised endive. Done.
Pigeon breast with a summer vegetable casserole. One of my favourite birds. Very lean and very healthy.
Salt. Pepper. Hot pan. Olive oil.
Pigeon breast, skin side down first.
Turn.
The most exciting thing about cooking pigeons is they cook in minutes.
Rest.
Garnish for the casserole, a nice alternative to potatoes, a puff pastry flour on.
Puff pastry.
Cut your holes and then cut them in half again. And so you've got this really nice sort of half-moon shape.
Egg wash. Salt. Thyme.
300 degrees, in. We're serving the pigeon casserole with a combination of delicious and summery vegetables.
Smoked pancetta.
Give the pancetta a really nice colour.
Garlic. Girolles.
That looks quite sort of autumnal. This is a summery part.
Asparagus, baby carrots, baby leeks, blanch, beetroot.
The colours of that, beautiful.
Red wine vinegar.
We're going to deglaze that down to a syrup, which it starts to coat the vegetables.
Chicken stock, tarragon, broad beans.
Beautiful for the summer. The smoked pancetta has given body to the vegetable casserole, but the flavours in there are extraordinary. Slice the pigeon in half, and you'll see the colour of the pigeon now nice and pink. Small drizzle of olive oil. Puff pastry case on top.
Pigeon with a summer vegetable casserole. Done.
Normally done with beef, but I'm going to do it with chicken. This is a really nice, light, healthy approach to stroganoff, and so simple to do.
Chicken breast, slice, smoked paprika.
It gives it a really nice oak, smoky flavour.
Salt, pepper.
Rub across the chicken.
Hot pan, olive oil.
The most important part now is just lightly sautéing the chicken, and giving it a little bit of colour.
Rest. Vegetables, onions, peppers, garlic. Mushrooms.
The secret here is we're sautéing the vegetables off in the same pan as the chicken, gently infusing the vegetables.
White wine. Reduce. Chicken stock. Sour cream. Chicken. Sugar snap peas. Parsley. Rest.
And to finish it off is this little baby here, Spätzle. Basically the German's pasta. It's light, it's fluffy, but more importantly, it's got to be crispy.
Season. Hot pan. Olive oil.
As it hits the pan, it puffs up, gets nice and light.
Butter. Stroganoff.
That has to be the perfect stroganoff.
Smoked paprika chicken stroganoff with spätzle. Done.
British rosé veal, a really nice alternative to beef and one of the most underused meats in the country.
Seasoned. Hot pan. Olive oil.
It's a very lean meat, so they go very dry quickly. Literally 30 seconds each side.
Rest. Marsala sauce.
Fresh oil in the pan.
Shallots.
Really important to use the same pan. We want that flavour from the veal being sautéed.
Mushrooms. Season. Colour. Masala. Reduce.
We're just rinsing the bottom of the pan out with all that amazing flavour.
Chicken stock. Boil. Tomatoes. Tarragon. Chervil. Veal.
Sit back in the sauce. It just adds that really nice, rich sweetness to the flavour of the veal. Little treasure chest, that British rosé veal.
Rosé veal with masala sauce. Done.
Ribeye. This is the new fillet. It's a chef's dream. It's got this wonderful casing of fat separating the chain and the ribeye. So as it cooks, this fat just imparts more and more flavour. It just melts in your mouth. Delicious.
Wrap.
Nice and tight. Set that in the fridge, and when I come to cut my portions, they're exact, they're the same size, and more importantly, I haven't wasted anything. Fridge. Artichokes. Look, they're nice and firm. They've got this really nice sort of celeriac stroke nutty flavour to them. This time of year, perfect.
Yeah.
Cut off the stalks.
Remove leaves.
You know when to stop, when you start seeing that really nice, light, coloured leaf inside. Take your knife and then just peel down through the stalk. Now, that's your artichoke, prepped.
Lemon.
That stops them from oxidizing, basically going brown. And just cut them in half. Look at that. That's the beautiful celebration of spring.
Water. Lemons. Salt. White wine vinegar. Pepper. Olive oil.
Watch. Let the knife do the work, and look at that. That is beautiful.
Hot pan.
Cooking the ribeye, you've got to be quick.
Olive oil. Salt. Pepper.
Get all that seasoning soaking up. Now look at that, beautiful.
Garlic. Crush. Rosemary.
Into the pan. That's the noise you want to hear, that sizzling. If you haven't got that, get it back out of the pan. Look at that colour there. Absolutely phenomenal.
Butter.
And this is where it starts to take the steak to a different level. This butter is really bringing out the texture and the flavour of the meat. Out onto a plate and just leave it to rest.
Griddle. Olive oil.
Take out your artichokes, salt and pepper into the griddle pan. Perfect. Turn them over. Artichokes off.
Carve.
And that is a dream come true.
Ribeye of beef. Griddled artichokes. Done.
Pork chop, very nutritious, low in calories, very versatile. I'm going to roast it with sage, finish it with some Braeburn apple and radicchio. Perfect combination. This thick line of fat around the back. The most important thing now is just cutting through it, and it stops the pork chop from curling up.
Season. Hot pan. Olive oil.
It's really important to get the chopper and roll it down the back of the pan. Get the outside layer of fat nice and crispy.
Garlic. Butter. Baste. Sage.
Sage gets nice and crispy.
Drain. Marsala.
That's going to glaze the pork chop. Just leave that to rest. Because pork is a very dense meat, we're going to serve Braeburn apple with radicchio.
Chop.
Leaving the skin on, protects the apple, and it doesn't disintegrate when it hits the pan.
Radicchio. Olive oil.
Apples in,
Season.
thyme, and then finally the radicchio salad in there.
Cider vinegar.
And then just finish it off with a tablespoon of olive oil and make this wonderful, warm, sautéed salad with a cider vinaigrette inside. Take your pork, run it through its juices, and then just sit that beautiful chop on there and just cut that with a touch of olive oil. That is delicious. Who said pork's boring?
Pan-roasted pork chop with radicchio, Braeburn apples. Done.
Salad lamb. This has to be one of my favourite cuts because, look, you've got a double whammy. You've got two nice eyes of meat and these beautiful little fillets inside. A very lean meat, absolutely delicious.
Toasted cumin. Salt. Pepper. Grind.
And then just rub it into the lamb. Cumin is a really nice way of bringing out the sweetness of the lamb. And then just mop it up.
Stuffing. Apricots.
That's it. Out.
Pine nuts.
Again, these pine nuts have been toasted, so we're just improving the flavour every time. Salt, pepper. We're going to bind that together with a top of olive oil. And it's a really nice Moroccan feel. Fruity, fresh, fragrant.
Stuff.
It goes down in the centre. There. And the smell of those apricots and the toasted cumin is extraordinary. Get your fillets and run alongside the stuffing and just nice and tightly roll that over. Just look at that.
Wrap. Parma ham.
You've got this really nice marbling of fat running all the way through there. That just gives the salad of lamb so much flavour. Lamb down, you lift that up, over and roll. Pull it nice and tight. like we're making an amazing big Swiss roll. Just twist the ends opposite each other, in and out, in and out. If it's rolled evenly, it's going to cook evenly.
Chill 1 hour. Unwrap. Tie.
A loop around the outside of the lamb, loop it round, and then slide it over the lamb.
Olive oil.
Into the pan.
Salt. Pepper.
And the flavour of that cumin now, I can actually smell it. It's absolutely amazing.
Hot oven. 40 minutes.
It's important to leave the lamb to rest, so it just starts to relax. Therefore, it becomes a lot more tender.
Remove string. Carve.
First one through. One slice. And look, a beautiful lamb. And it smells so sweet. Delicious.
Lamb with apricot and cumin. Done.
Fillet of beef. That has to be the ultimate indulgence. When you bite into it, it actually melts on your tongue like butter. The flavour is phenomenal.
Mushroom gratin. Shallots. Garlic.
Crush it like that. Because what it does now, it releases the flavour, but it's not too strong.
Mushrooms.
Chestnuts just cut into quarters. The chestnuts have got that really nice, light, woody texture. The shiitake have got a really nice, heavy, rich flavour. And then you've got this delicate, dainty oyster mushroom that is phenomenal.
Season.
The garlic, that's it, job done. Take the mushrooms out.
Cream. Egg yolk. Chives.
Don't start slicing the thick end. There's no flavour there. The chive flavour is at the end there. Nice oniony flavour. Look, beautiful. That's it. Cooking the fillet steak, got to be a little bit precious with this because it's a delicacy and it's not lined with lots of fat. Colour it, but don't brown it too much, otherwise it goes dry. Touch of salt and pepper. In. And look at it. Yes, it's sumptuous. Yes, it's expensive, but boy, is it worth it. That is perfect. Be generous.
Parmesan.
In the oven she goes.
Hot oven. 7 minutes.
Looks like a meal for 6 there. Look, beautiful. Oh my God. That has to be the perfect indulgence. I just want to die and fuck off to heaven with my fillet steak.
Beef fillet with mushroom gratin. Done.